You've heard of the Liver King? Now you're looking at the Liver Queen. Yes, Queen. I identify as a queen because queens are pretty cool. Ground beef. Stovetop ground beef, that is. One of my favorite meals. Beef patties. No bun, buddy. You don't eat it. Just eat it with toppings without the bun. This was going just great until I sprinkled salt on it twice. Talking about high blood pressure going to even higher levels. Find out on the next episode where my blood pressure's at. I think these are just about done. I think I'm gonna top them off with some cheese. You know, I say live a little. Yeah, we got some protein here. We also got a lot of fat, but fortunately I work out every few seconds, and I think I'll do just fine. I've got some leftover squash from the other night. Guess what I'm gonna do with this ground beef? I'm gonna put it on my squash over here, and it's going to be phenomenal. We're gonna see if I can handle all this extra salt I poured on these patties. Find out. Stay tuned. See if I survive this bad boy. Just wiping off my plate here. Gonna put the patties on the plate. Take a look. Patties are going on the plate. You're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe it. Oh my goodness. I think they are done, I wanna say. No man, like let's just get a little bit more crisp action on these bad boys. Come on there. Come on there. Come on there. Yeah man. Cooking. You know you love it. You just gotta do it, man. You gotta go to the grocery store. You gotta get the food. You gotta cook the food. And then guess what? You gotta eat the food. And then guess what? You gotta clean up your mess afterward. It's a whole process, but it saves you about 69 cents from going to the drive-thru. And it's gonna be worth it, man. So, we got the ground beef here. I'm trying to get a little bit of extra sizzle going over here. I don't even know if this is really working. I had this pan out here. I was going to cook the liver on it, but now I'm thinking I might cook the liver on this stove right here, on this burner. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I got the liver. It's this pre-packaged. This has been the reliable, you know, I'm not trying to, it's whatever, but I've been buying these pre-cut packets. It's honestly the only option. It works fine. I mean, it's convenient that it's packaged in a little thing. I think they're 1 pound each, I think, or is that right? I don't know, man. Like it's one sliced packet, and it does the job. Serving size, 1 piece, 113 grams. Yeah, I don't know. But I just put 1 pat. I mean, that's a pretty good serving size, I would say. And then I cook it. I just take it out of the freezer. It already starts defrosting, just being on the countertop. And we're good to go. Just cook it. We're gonna use salt, pepper. Stay tuned and find out. There you go. We got the patties right here. Boom. You're watching this live on the Ghetto Cooking Services. Ghetto Cooking Services. There's nothing like it. There's nothing quite like it. We get a conventional ground beef right here. Costco special. It's been sitting in the Costco grinder for months on end. It's been shipped in a truck from Uruguay. This Uruguay cow special, and we're gonna make it happen, man. It's just next level here, just scraping off the burned bits, just hoping that I can put my liver on here. Just hoping, man. Find out what happens. We're about to see. I'm putting some ghee on here. I like ghee. It has a good heat temperature. It's pretty tolerable, I would say. And let's go. See if I can open this bad boy with my hand. I think my nails are not sharp enough. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Well, we're gonna have to get some extra support here from this knife. Wow. Okay. Poke a little hole in it. Gotta get that liver out of the freaking packet. It's still frozen. Okay, so much for my defrost method. Maybe I should have added some water on there. Still frozen liver. Not quite ideal, but we can make it happen. We can do it. You just have to believe. You just have to believe. Still frozen. Still frozen. We're gonna make America great. Even though it's still frozen. You know? You know? I've dealt with a lot of frozen liver. It's okay. It's not a big deal. You just heat up the pan a little hotter and you throw the frozen liver on there and it will be fine. It's not a big deal. We're gonna make some great liver here. The greatest liver. It's gonna be the best liver. You've never seen liver quite like this. It's grass-fed liver. Not like that ground beef. It's grass-fed liver. Whatever that means. Maybe it was still fed corn. We don't know. But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be the greatest liver you've ever seen. Trust me. It's really good. One of a kind liver. We're gonna put it on here in the pan. It's gonna be heated up. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt just in case your blood pressure's not high enough. Because you need to make it taste better with salt. Because it already tastes terrible. Did you really need to add the salt? Maybe not. Maybe you just should eat it. You know, maybe I should try that, actually. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out after these messages. Maybe I'll just not put salt on the other side of the liver. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't even know. This is all experimental. I don't even know if my head is framed in front of the camera right now. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be standing. I don't even know. I don't even know if the camera is still recording. Is it recording? It is recording. That is quite ridiculous. That is quite... I'm not just standing here in my kitchen making a terrible Trump imitation. Terrible trumpet, you know, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. We're just going to pat ourselves on the back. Oh, that could have been... It was really good. It could have been on Saturday Night Live. It definitely would have put me on Saturday Night Live with that Trump imitation. Burnt bits. Burnt bits here. So let's see here. It's nice and extremely salty. My blood pressure is just soaring through the roof. I've come to a place where it's like, well, shoot. Well, diddly. Somebody hook me up with some ground heart. Hook me up with some ground heart. Gotta get those heart gains in. Because we need it. Trust me. Ground heart allegedly a little bit richer in CoQ10 CoQ10 is supposed to be good for cardiovascular health. Would you believe that? Would you believe that heart is rich in something that is beneficial for the heart? Would you believe that? Of course, liver has some CoQ10 too, but I believe heart is quite a bit more rich in CoQ10. Although, I should say beef liver is very rich in a lot of great nutrients in addition to CoQ10. It's got B12, probably more than you'll ever need. Just a huge dosage of B12. Comparatively to a lot of other foods, it's just ridiculous. And B12 is very important. So if you have a hard time, like myself, I've eaten a lot of meat in the past, and at times where I probably wasn't eating a lot of liver, I did my B12 readings, and my B12 was not high. It was on the low side of normal, despite eating a lot of meat already. So I believe liver to be a huge beneficial adversary of getting B12 and getting B12. And B6, I think it's going to have some good B6 in it. I don't know, I felt like I dream better and maybe remember my dreams a little bit more with eating beef liver. It's one of my speculations. I think some other rich nutrient foods also help, like salmon, and I think even cod. Even though cod is, sometimes you cook it just right, it tastes great. Other times I'm like, why is it tough? I've been thinking it's probably time for me to get a meat thermometer to really make sure I cook, don't overcook my food, just cook it right where it needs to be. But, I went to the store the other day and I was like, $9.99 for a meat thermometer. And I'm just scared, even though I bite the bullet on buying other things. So, I don't know, man. I do not know. But here we are, the beef liver, pretty much on its way to getting done. Wow, would you look at that? Oh my goodness. Beef liver, it's amazing. What's up with these fake commercial attempts of conversating? I don't know, man. I'm just, I gotta find my voice, dude. I gotta find my voice. I'm over here, standing in my living room, talking to a camera, standing on a tripod, with my windows open in the background. You don't know that because I'm not pointing the camera there, but my windows are wide open. It's dark at night. My neighbor's staring at me right now while I'm talking to the camera. So that's quite ridiculous, man. I could have closed my window, but I chose not to. And I'm over here, and we're making this liver, so let's do it. Liver. Liver. Do you like to live? Well, you should eat liver. I feel like I'm bombing on my own open mic right now. It's like I'm the only person in the audience, and I don't even think it's funny. Okay, let's see here. Okay, got this. It's probably still frozen on the inside, but I just kind of want to end the video already. So I'll just turn this off, let it stay on this hot pan, let the other ones cook in the inside. Honestly, a little bit of raw liver on the inside wouldn't even hurt. So I'm going to let that cool down for a little bit, and then I'm going to try it. And that will be the video. Wow. Filming a video of cooking and eating liver. Hayden, what do you like about liver? Okay, maybe I should get to this at some point in this video. I like that liver gives me superhuman mental abilities. It improves my cognitive function, which needs a lot of cognitive support. A lot of support. It's quite ridiculous how much support it needs. But the liver, man, it's been a life changer. I think it's been 1 or 2 days since I've eaten some liver. So now it's time to get some more liver. And yeah, I've been trying to eat, making these portions, splitting them up. Lately I've been doing it, I don't know, maybe trying to eat it, I'm going to say like 4 times a week. At least 4 times a week, trying to do that, something like that. And that's that. I've fallen off of my salmon. I was trying to eat little slivers of salmon because salmon costs so much money. But I kind of fell off of that. So I've been eating like a lot of ground beef and trying to eat liver around 4 times a week or so right now. So that's my superhuman thing. But I really do feel like it helps me cognitively. Sometimes I feel like it helps my sleep quality because I'm dreaming more, I'm having more vivid dreams. And I think that probably does something for my REM sleep and helps my overall sleeping for, I don't know, a variety of reasons maybe. Sometimes I feel like it helps my memory. Sometimes it helps just my thinking. Maybe it helps my focus, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I think the omega-3 really probably help too. Yeah, I think liver and omega-3 would really help your brain. I'm kind of focused on improving my brain. That's kind of my main focus right now. I've built, a great-looking physique, but how can I improve my mental knowledge to help me in this world that doesn't just focus on brawn? We're not hunter-gatherers. I'm not part of I don't even know, I'm not an athlete, so physical abilities. It's nice. It's nice to be jacked and ripped. Definitely helps. Aesthetically, it helps a lot. Maybe it helps health-wise too, to some degree. I won't lie, I still deal with high blood pressure, so that's a challenge. Maybe just not eating any salt at all. Maybe if I learned how to just eat 0 salt. Not there yet. But I still don't know if eating 0 salt would reduce my blood pressure much, especially at this point. I'm not sure. I've been trying to do a lot of cardio to help with that, and it's I don't know. Stay tuned if it helps. Right now, it's helping. I've been inconsistent with pushing cardio, but past few days I've been pretty good about it. I'm not a cardio phenom yet, so stay tuned on that. But anyways, the whole point of this video, what is this? Just rant with Hatham podcast that hopefully nobody's watching. And I mean that sincerely. But yes, eat liver. You'll get superhuman abilities. You won't, you might still have other challenges, but you will be a superhero. And let's try it. And it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Kind of tastes like a turd. If you've ever had a turd before. Tastes like a turd. I've never really eaten a turd before, but I imagine this is how it would look and taste. Turd-like. It tastes exactly what it looks like. Quite disgusting. The point of eating the liver, the process of eating the liver, I just recommend just chew it as quickly as possible and force yourself to swallow it. At the point that you cannot swallow it, you start gagging and throwing up, that's when you know you've had enough. And that's all. Thank you for watching. Nobody, I hope. But if you were watching, and if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.